So today is the 1st of December 2020 and I have just started production on this year's Fanfilm Amazing Christmas Spectacular. For all you fans of linear time out there, all you day nerds, you will recognise that gives me 24 days to produce the entire thing from the script which I already have to the final edit to be ready to show to you all on Christmas Day and make your Christmas Day the only special on Christmas Day. I think it's amazing that Chris Chibnall is so fearful of the specials that me and Jacob come up with that he just moved his slot entirely to a different day. He didn't want to compete, so can we do it? 24 days to make a whole fan film. Let's go. That was terrible. What's that?
Oh, that's right, we're doing a Doctor Who Confidential opening in the year of our Lord, 2021. Does anyone even remember Doctor Who Confidential? Is it available anywhere? Is Doctor Who Confidential lost media? Or the beating central heart of Fanfilm Amazing, the hub of production, the spot where the magic happens. This green cloth draped over these bookcases.
As some of you may know, Fanfilm Amazing isn't really in chronological story order. I did story because is there a story? There's like a master narrative and a canon to it somehow. That happened when I wasn't looking and I don't know why. We sort of pop in on the Amazing Doctor at different points in his life. There's the sort of earlier time when he has the tan jacket and the blue tie. Later he gets a bit darker after that stuff with the witch and switches to a black outfit. So we really just pop in the timeline wherever we want in order to see him interact with different characters and see him be in different moods a little bit. Mainly it's just to put together a ton of outfits because what is the point of having a fan film Doctor if you can't dress them in an excessive amount of outfits? So this Christmas special we find the Amazing Doctor the earliest we have ever seen him. This is right near his birth, before anything that we've seen. So I thought it'd be kind of fun if near the beginning of his life he was much more of a classic Who-inspired Doctor. Something that was very funny to me when I was much more into fan films, sort of around 2010 or earlier, is everyone wanted to be the 10th Doctor. They wanted to copy David Tennant, but they also really wanted to shout out and let you know that they'd seen classic Who. So you'd get a lot of very strange classic Who 10th Doctor meldings. And Amazing is definitely an homage to those kind of fan film Doctors, which really amused me. So I thought right at the beginning he was much more leaning towards, I've seen classic Doctor Who, but I'm the 10th Doctor also. And that amuses me. I tried to make it a more classic Who outfit. It's different, but it's sort of, you can see how it would turn into his more iconic suit. There's still a white shirt, a brown jacket and a blue tie. So you can see how in universe he started off sort of this way, became more casual with his usual outfit. I messaged Jacob this outfit and he said it looked like someone trying to put together a classic Doctor costume, but they only have access to Primark. And yes, that's exactly the vibe that I wanted to go for. It's actually really good that 2020 happened because I couldn't go to the hairdresser, so I have this long hair which perfectly fits the classic Doctor vibe that I want to go for. I look like I'm cosplaying Sylvester McCoy at the beginning of the TV movie because the TV movie is Bay and the only good episode of Doctor Who, so I like that I feel like I'm referencing it. I'm glad I'm channeling TV movie 7 because I too am ready to step out of my house and die immediately.
You can see my really professional storyboard / shot listing just in the script margins here, just to kind of remind myself what kind of shots I want to do. Doctor in foreground. That's the robot taking off. Sad boy. Xmas Doctor, sad boy. Did you get my present? Amazing sits down next to him while he's saying that. And this chunk is in a 2-shot with the two sitting together, which I want to do with split screen. It looks exactly like me. And this is just saying that this bit of conversation I want just to reverse, to switch between these two close-ups, just the reverse angle of the conversation. So day 2 has been all about editing. On the first day I managed to shoot hopefully all the green screen stuff with the 2 Doctors. So what's left to shoot is the green screen stuff with the other characters, like robots for example, and the TARDIS scenes. Because I was just shooting the stuff with the Doctors, I didn't actually get enough to edit together full scenes, you know. There are still bits and pieces left to put the whole scenes together. So I'm just sort of checking out what I shot and making a very loose skeleton of the video without being able to fully complete everything, but just seeing where the pieces that I've shot fall and how they're looking and how they're all going to fit together. I can begin working on some individual shots just because I really know how the video is going to look, so I can kind of begin putting the pieces, you know, the shots together before they're fully integrated into a scene, which is good because it's going to give me, you know, any momentum I can get to hit the deadline. It's going to be good. So yeah, at the moment really just a skeleton just beginning to come together, but this is the cool part of editing and why I think editing's probably my favourite bit, because you get to see it sort of forming and you get to shape it and sculpt it. I don't know what I'm talking about. So hopefully the next block of filming I'm going to do is all the rest of the green screen characters. So yeah, the robots and some little bits and pieces for the flashback, the War Santa, and after I've done those bits I'll be able to edit some more complete scenes together because I have all the assets in place. So yeah, that's pretty hyped for that, and the video should start really coming together. But just the little glimpses I can see at this stage, I think it's going to be okay. I'm feeling confident.
Christmas no more! Ho 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 ho! So I did actually already shoot the Christmas Doctors parts of the flashback back on green screen on day 1. I don't know if I can fight for much longer. But I thought it'd be good to go back and just really kit him out and make it even more extra, and give him all this military garb. And also I've decided now that the flashback will be shot on black and be on this kind of like surreal void space. So it's sort of like fully a surreal war flashback. Hopefully that's going to come out much more weirdly intense, which is really what I want to go for. A not so fun fact is definitely that about 70% of shooting, especially Fanfilm Amazing, and especially when you play most of the characters, is just changing costume. Like every time you want to switch up the character, it's like just 10 minutes of like getting everything together, doing all the zips up. And then the worst thing of all is if you forget to shoot like one shot with a character, and that's like, well, guess I'm starting again. So Jacob sent me his Rani footage today, which is always a treat.
Oh, how dare you! I was going to be nice for once and offer you a timeshare in my gift, but now you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Which is kind of like, it's kind of fucked if you think about it, because she's offering him a timeshare of a dildo. And and that's it. Ugh. So yeah, this was an event and a half. It's funny because my housemates live here now, so I can hear them above, but like I don't know if they can hear me. Anyway, bye.
Okay, so I've mostly been editing the last few days, and as you can see from the timeline, it's really coming together and taking shape, especially the beginning. Sort of middle is pretty much there, apart from the TARDIS scenes I need to shoot. I've also been getting together the visual. I've been getting it together in a visual sense and putting the music in. The last thing I will tackle is the Foley, so the sound effects. Currently there's a lot of silent explosions, but as you can see, a lot of the scenes are together. The sort of run from arriving at Space Argos to deciding to go see the Toymaker is pretty much done, apart from Foley. So the edit and the green screen is really coming together. I want to make the title sequence an homage to the very serious fan film that I was originally going to make, that the Christmas Message Doctor comes from. And this, I remember at the time, being the kind of title sequence I wanted, which is to say a TV movie homage by way of a stock footage. And I just thought it'd be fun to reference those humble beginnings for the Xmas Message Doctor, in a reference that literally only I will get, because I'd never made that fan film. That's just a little one for me. Of course, I want to add a Christmassy twist, because he has now become the Christmas Message Doctor, an entirely Christmas-themed Doctor. Ah, hello you. Ah, hello you. I hope I'm not interrupting. I hope I'm not interrupting anything, like the Fanfilm Amazing Christmas special. No, that is a complete lie, because I sincerely hope I'm interrupting that, for reasons you'll find out soon enough. I am the Doctor. See, I am the Doctor. And so is this. See, I am the Doctor. And so is this. So today I've just been doing some set building. This is going to be the Xmas Message Doctor's TARDIS, and I've really just been setting it up, seeing what I want to do with it, getting all the elements together, because that takes quite a while, doing some camera tests to see if all the angles I had in mind worked, maybe, make some new ones if they don't. Okay, so I'll be kind of here, console will be here. Middle Christmas and other such lines. And there's some other things also, probably. He comes around this side, and then you can see him there as well. Just some kind of prep work, no actual shooting today. Eagle-eyed, long-term followers of the channel will recognise this as, of course, the Squid Doctor's TARDIS console with a little bit of a Christmassy modification. It's in a bit of a state of disrepair. It needs some bits glued back on, but I think it's going to serve this purpose very nicely. I wanted this console room to have a classic Doctor vibe, also a bit of a secondary console room vibe, because I feel like that matches with this parallel version of the Doctor. I feel like the whole special that is sort of a tribute to when I used to watch fan films, the glory days when I was just amazed at them and really wanted to make them myself. So it's nice to have a handmade, kind of shitty, but also admirable that I made it, cardboard console, because a cardboard console really sums up how I feel about fan films. Like the beauty and the elegance in the disgusting inelegance, sort of all wrapped together. Is it held up by an ironing board? Yes, it is. Ooh. So back in 2011, I was going to create my own serious Doctor Who fan series. Don't look at me like that. We all were. The only thing I ever ended up actually producing and then putting on YouTube was a sort of teaser and Christmas message where my Doctor came out of his TARDIS and wished everyone a Merry Christmas. Hello you. And now, nearly 10 years later, Jacob has created this new Doctor inspired by that Christmas teaser. I guess just to bully me. No other reason. I tried to faithfully recreate the look of the so-called Xmas Message Doctor. Luckily I still had the jacket and the gloves, and he's got his purple shirt and of course his hot chocolate mug, which kind of continuity-wise filters in and out of existence, because sometimes I forget he's meant to have it. But that's sort of part of his mystique, I think, that he can produce this from nowhere. I did replace, I think I had a sort of paisley gold waistcoat on originally as my Doctor, and I've replaced it with a Christmas jumper because that more fits his new lore that he is from a universe where it's always Christmas. From what I remember, I was going to play it very classic Doctor style because I was one of those fans who new series, more like Pooh series. So it's sort of Troutney, was sort of nervous and worried. I guess it was a bit like Peter Davison, even though I never liked Peter Davison, so I don't know why I was trying to go for him. But I guess the Eighth Doctor was always my favourite, so I was thinking of him a bit. Yeah, just sort of that nervous, a little bit posh, to a little bit fidgety Doctor that I'm sure everyone was trying to do, and I'm glad I never made that fan series in 2011. Actually, that's a lie. I wish I could watch that fan series from 2011 because it would be hilarious now. So I wish I had made it. It's nearly Christmas! Ah! Okay, so I've just shot the board game stuff, all the close-up to the board games. And I believe right this second, the beloved Blair Harrison is shooting his sections as the toy maker.
Right, let's do this. So we'll start from here, I guess, and then I'll turn it around. I don't know if this is all right. Don't know if this is all right for you. I might change I can go have the camera kind of up close, but I might do another one like a bit further back where the lights are. Don't know if that'll help. You know, see how it goes. Right, I've got a problem here. Family member walking up. Why you don't want to live in a flat, folks, with family members? This stuff happens.
So this is officially the last day of shooting for the Christmas special, which is good, to be honest, because it's Christmas in like 4 days. So I think I've just started playing Jenga. I promise I'm working. Now all that's left is that funky fresh editing that I've heard so much about. So the editing's actually largely done. We're nearly finished. It's just the toy room sequence, the whole sequence with the toy maker, that needs editing. I've gone in and done a few of the shots for that, but it's the only bit that isn't complete, really. So it's definitely doable. There's a little bit of sound stuff I could probably do, a little bit of fine tuning, but given the time frame, that kind of falls in a a dream ideal. So if I get the toy room stuff, all the visuals and the music for that done pretty sharpish, then I can probably spend a few hours just fine tuning everything. But if I run out of time for fine tuning, oh well, It's a comedy fan film. Okay, it's like 8:30 in the morning, 23rd of December. I'm about to hit render on this bad boy. Sometimes after I render and upload it to YouTube, I then notice like 3 little mistakes, and then it's a little bit of a gamble as to whether it's a little bit of a way up as to whether you go in and fix those or just sort of accept it as a flawed masterpiece. So, gonna hit render, upload it, then should be able to watch it this afternoon and find those inevitable 3 mistakes. Or not, maybe it's completely done. Yeah, I want to export this media. Fucking yeah. Da-na-na, da-na, 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 da-na. Whoa, only 30 seconds. That's incredible. Whoa, it's nearly finished rendering. This is a Christmas miracle. That's right, the rest of this video is just me holding the camera at the progress bar. I know what my subscribers want. Ha he ha ha he ha ha dun 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 ha he ha. I'm adding drama. I'm looking around for some kind of prop, like celebratory prop, because we've done it. I guess ideally I wanted just a small firework or a streamer, but I don't have that. I've just got a Drashik. So we did it! Yeah! And so there you have it, the story of how I saved Christmas. Personally, I did that. I do like how every single year I say to myself, oh, I'll make my special nice and early, and I'll make it in October and November, and then I'll just have it locked and loaded on my channel, and Christmas day I just need to go and hit public, change it from unlisted to public, and I'll be so prepared, it'll be incredible. And then every single year I am editing and rendering on Christmas Eve. Well, I hope you enjoyed 20 minutes of me rambling along as I make the thing, and the thing itself. I hope you enjoyed the special. My only episode, my only content for 2020. Oops! And I hope you're looking forward to actually more content in 2021. There's going to be some more episodes. I'm working on them currently. There's things, there's footage. They exist. They're real. Believe it. Hashtag release more Fanfilm amazing. If you gave me $6 million, I would help me get released. I hope you all had the nicest Christmas possible, and I wish you all a very happy New Year. I'll see you on the flip side. I didn't know how to end this video.